Gobela. I've been told that my ancestors are initiating me themselves, but then they told me to go to someone to assist me for 8 days for my calling. I'm confused. What are they going to help me with in such a short space of time? Okay, when you're initiating, yes, it is normal that when you're self-initiating, it's normal that your people will take you to someone. You see, in ancestral realm, or even let me start physical in real life situations. Real life situations, right? We need help from others. Sometimes there are things we can do on our own. Sometimes we need extra help from others, right? That is when our ancestors will see that spiritually they can help you with certain things, but physically you need to go somewhere where not only are you getting help, but as well you're learning on how others are doing it. It is an exchange on information. It happens spiritually, but physically sometimes we don't see it unless if they're telling you what it is that you are exchanging with that person that they send you to. It is always an exchange. Every time you're sent to a Gobela, or anytime you're going to someone, you are exchanging information, guys. Remember that. Even when you're consulting, you are exchanging information. Your ancestors and the person's ancestors, they are both exchanging information. I can only tell you about my experiences. Every person, every contact that I'm with, whether in consultation, whether I'm helping someone or I'm mentoring someone, I'm getting new information, and they're getting information from me. I'm talking about just normal, physically, some other people will not see, but it's an exchange of information. So when they're sending you to someone, sometimes there are things that you cannot do on your own. Let's say maybe sometimes they can see that you cannot do the cleansing on your own. Sometimes they'll send you to someone to go there to do the cleansing. Sometimes there are things that they want you to do, like the steaming and all those kind of things. Sometimes when they're revealing big information, you cannot take it on your own. Guys, sometimes the information they give us, our ancestors give us, if you're not strong, you will be like totally messed. That's why you see some people when they're getting this big new information, sometimes they get into deep depression. So you need to be near someone so that when they're giving you this big information, I'm not saying this is what is going to happen to you. I'm just telling you circumstances that will get your people to send you to someone while you're self-initiating. So when you're getting this big information, you need to be in the presence of someone who will be helping you process the information that they're giving you. Especially if they are not talking to you while they are not talking to you like those ancestors like mine. They can tell you, this information we're giving you, my child, your body is gonna be a mess. This information we're giving you, my child, you're gonna be like just tell your family that you're gonna be sick. They just have to look at you as a sick person. And when they're talking to you, they should be careful, because whatever that they're saying to you, you're not gonna be hearing it the way they're saying it. If your ancestors are not like that, right? So they'll send you to someone. So when they're revealing things, that person is able to help you process it gently. As well, when they're helping you process it gently, they're showing you how they work as well. You're taking note. This person works like this with others. That is you. That is your training as well. As you're processing information, you're training on how you work with others, right? As they're cleansing you, you physically learning on how people cleanse others. That is your training. When they're doing whatever they're helping you with medicine, whatever you're footing with, you're steaming with, you're learning, oh, when other people are steaming like this, they do it like that. Even me, when I start working as a healer, okay, I can see they're doing it like that. I'm going to do it like that, but I'm going to do it in this other way. Spiritually, your ancestors are giving that person that the person's ancestors some new information. That person is learning through you as well. Do you understand? That is how we get and exchange information with each other. That is why every time your people send you to someone, you should go there running. Because they are spiritually exchanging information and you're physically exchanging information with the said person that your people have guided you towards. But unfortunately, as human beings, we like being choosy. We like being choosy. We want to choose what we think is best for us. You go there, your ancestors are there. There's no information change. There's no exchange of information with the other ancestors. They're there. They're wondering what is happening where you are. and you come out, there's nothing, your ancestors are not going to be feeding you something different, because the ancestors where you went there, they were not in alignment with your ancestors. Do you understand? So that's why we should take these contacts as an exchange of information. It is always exchange of information, guys. It is never one way. You do not go there, you go and pay someone for consultation, and you go back home, that person didn't learn anything from you. It doesn't work like that. The moment you go there, there's going to be new information coming to that person, because there's an exchange. Anyway, so when they're sending you to someone, you go there, go running, go there, and when you get there, don't go there and go there and learn on how other people are doing it. Like, remember that as self-initiate, most of the time when we visit others, because as well we believe we know better, right? When we visit others and others are doing things and we think, are you sure? When you go there, you need to humble yourself. Go to someone and humble yourself for those few days that you're there, because as humble as you are learning. Remember, you're going to someone's house, you're learning on how other people are living in their own homes, how they do their own things and stuff like that. When you come out, you take whatever you think you need it, is good for you. You will leave what you don't think is going to be good for you. Right? That is what it's all about. Anyway, where was I? Gosh, my eyes. I'm a mess. Can't see properly. Thank you so much. I took you a little late. I'm so grateful. Oh, you're welcome. It's late. You're welcome, Susan. Lindy, Lindy, I haven't seen you for some time. My ancestors sent me to Gobela for 11 days. I learned a lot spiritual, although it was hard to adjust. Yes. So you learn a lot. That's why I keep on saying. Everything, even being here on this live session, you are taking what you're taking and you're leaving what you're not going to be using while you're waking, right? Just an exchange, guys. Always an exchange. So I always tell anyone who comes to me, if you come into me for anything, I always tell you that you need to be observant of what you think I'm doing and what you think I'm saying, right? And open your ears properly, because you being with me here, consulting with me, is not what you're thinking, because sometimes we think you're consulting because you want me to tell you something. Forget about that. Just take this as you are here, like those exchange students, you go to a country, you go to live with a family, you're learning how they're like, their culture and all those things. You go into their school, you're learning how they're like in their school, how they learn there and stuff like that. And another one is going to your own place, you're learning. When you go back home, you're telling them, oh, there I was learning this and that. Even with all consultation we do, guys, you should be going there. Don't take it as if you're going there to test someone. You're going there to learn about whatever it is that your people are sending you there for. Because sometimes you might be there with someone, they're talking and stuff like that, you don't think you've heard something. When you go back home, when you're talking to your ancestors, now they show you what it is that you were learning while you're in that person's company, as in consulting. Right? That is how it is all about. Khanyang.